Hello everyone, I am Abhishek Sejkar, currently pursuing MTech IT from International Institute of Professional Studies DAVB. This video is a part of my college assignment under the guidance of Dr. Nitin Nagar sir. The title of the video is Multithreading in Java. In this video, I am covering the topics. These topics are multithreading, thread, creating a thread, multiple thread acting on a single object. Multithreading. Multithreading in Java is a process of executing multiple threads simultaneously. A multi-threaded program contains two or more parts that can run concurrently. Each part of such a program is called a thread. Each thread defines a separate part of execution. Thus, multithreading is a specialized form of multitasking. Advantages of multithreading. It doesn't block the user because threads are independent and you can perform multiple operations at the same time. You can perform many operations together, so it saves time. Threads are independent, so it doesn't affect the other thread if an exception occurs in a single thread. Another topic is thread. A thread is a lightweight subprocess, the smallest unit of processing. It is a separate path of execution. Threads are independent. If their exceptions occurs in one thread, it doesn't affect other thread. It uses a shared memory area. The thread is the smallest unit of executing code. Life cycle of a thread. There are various stages of life cycle of a thread. Following are the stages of the life cycle. First is new. A new thread begins its life cycle in the new state. It remains in this state until the program starts the thread. It is also referred to as a born thread. Second, runnable. After a newly born thread is started, the thread becomes runnable. A thread in this state is considered to executing its task. Third, waiting. Sometimes a thread transitions to the waiting state while the thread waits for another thread to perform a task. A thread transitions back to the runnable state only when another thread signals the waiting thread to continue executing. Fourth, timed waiting. A runnable thread can enter the timed waiting state for a specified interval of time. A thread in this state transitions back to the runnable state when that time intervals expire or when the event is waiting for occurs. Fifth, terminated dead. A runnable thread enters the terminated state when it completes its task or otherwise terminated. Another topic is creating a thread. There are two ways to create a thread: by extending thread class, by implementing runnable interface. Thread creation by extending the thread class. We create a class that extends the java.lang.thread class. This class overrides the run method available in the thread class. A thread begins its life inside run method. We create an object of our new class and call start method to start the execution of a thread. Start invokes the run method on the thread object. Java thread example by extending a thread class. This is the example of extending the thread class, and here is the output. Thread creation by implementing the runnable interface. We create a new class which implements java.lang.runnable interface and override run method. Then we instantiate a thread object and call start method on this object. Java thread example by implementing runnable interface. This is the example of implementing runnable interface, and here is the output. Multiple thread acting on a single object. It is also possible to create two or more threads on a single object Let's see example where three threads share a same object, same run method. In this example, three threads are acting on a single object, and here is the output of the program. Thank you.